Peace be with this house and all who dwell here. When Christ took flesh through the Blessed Virgin Mary, he made his home with us. Let us now pray that he will enter this home and bless it with his presence. May he always be here among you, and may he nurture your love for each other, share in your joys, comfort you in your sorrows. Inspired by his teachings and example, seek to make your new home, before all else, a dwelling place of love, diffusing far and wide the goodness of Christ. Brothers and sisters, listen to the words of the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The Lord said to the 72, "Into whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace to this household.' If a peaceful person lives there, your peace will rest on him. But if not, it will return to you. Stay in the same house and eat and drink what is set before you, for the laborer deserves his payment. Do not move about from one house to another. In whatever town you enter and they welcome you, eat what is set before you. Cure the sick in it and say to them, 'The kingdom of God is at hand for you.'" The Gospel of the Lord.
First, I want to say something about Holy Angels, because we have a long history. I have a long history. I've been here at Habitat for 10 years, and almost immediately your parish reached out and said, "We want to do good in the city." And we had the perfect house, and you may have heard this. I know anyone who's going to watch this has heard this before. We had the perfect house from hell. But I said, well, let's give it to the Holy Angels. And that house turned out to be, what a house. And since then, the Church of Holy Angels has been our partner, and we so much appreciate that you continue to think of us in the inner city here. So thank you very much.
So the whole time that this process has been unfolding, members of the parish and different groups, because this is a huge parish, a very dedicated parishioners, they've been working on things. Well, what can we do? How can we support this family? And of course, everybody is supporting you in prayer through this whole journey. And when it took a little longer than people anticipated, people still praying and praying. And we saw you around the Christmas holiday season. And you know, that was a nice get-together to be able to just kind of give another push to finishing this house for you. And so several groups have done things. The moms group got together and made a huge collection of books for KynDell. And right in here, you're also going to see lots of toys. I thought, oh gosh, there's games, there's Legos, there's Paw Patrol, all the things that I think KynDell will just love. And then we have a knitting group at church, and they're really active. And they made both a gorgeous quilt for you and for KynDell. Tried to use the colors that you thought maybe would go in KynDell's room, and then one that would work up in your room. So those, hopefully when you wrap yourself in those or you tuck your little guy in at night, and prayers. I think when women sew and when they stitch, they use their hands and they raise their thoughts to God, and they really do pray for you. And then the most beautiful hand-stitched quilt from this big one. You said you wanted to use grays. And this is, we want you to know that at this time, you are being wrapped in the love and prayers of the people at the Church of the Holy Angels. And this is from their So Faithful ministry. And it's actually inscribed here for you. So this is yours. And when you have a hard day, you snuggle up in this and you think about all the women supporting women and empowering them who will always be with you and have gone this road before you. You have a toolbox, so get handy, babe. I know you're already out here working here. And the two most beautiful end tables, you can use them wherever they fit your need, but these were made by Mark. He works part-time for Habitat now.
Oh yeah.
He works and he uses his talent to do this, and he made these two beautiful drawered end tables. And the wood on the top is sassafras, and that was donated from another parishioner in the parish. It's a nice hardwood, it'll stay nice. And supporting wood came apparently from the house they did in Slavic Village. That was the house from hell. I love it. Sorry, that's a great formula. It's just too good. It's too good. So those were made from there. And then Mark also made a cross, and we've written something on the back of this. And it's all about grace. You know, God gives us grace whether we want it or not. And when we recognize it, it's just all the more beautiful. So there's that cross beautiful. And we always wish you the best, man.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, hi everybody.
Hi.
Of course, you know this is my house, and I am Noel, and I have a 5-year-old son, and this is who I'm doing it for. His name is KynDell. That is my best friend. I had a good childhood, a good life. As I got older, became an adult, it became a struggle. I've worked my butt off to get this house. I'm in school full time, being a mom, still doing work. I'm a nurse, so COVID and nursing. So, I really appreciated everything you guys have done for me. I appreciate Holy Angels, Jessica, Joseph, Marianne. I appreciate everybody who's done anything for me. I really appreciate Kim. I really love you. I really thank you for doing everything that you have done. And, you know, being on my butt and making sure I stay here.
Not cute.
Yes. So I really appreciate everybody who came into all the hundreds of hours that everybody put in. I appreciate the Holy Angels and all the volunteers and everybody who's given anything to my family. It is such a blessing to be around and covered with love. I appreciate everything that you guys have done.
Holy Angels, thank you guys for everything that you've done for her. I think with this whole Habitat for Humanity thing, she's worked harder than she has ever worked before. She wanted this, she needed this, and she got it. And I thank God for that, and I thank everybody that has come together to give to her, pray for her, love on her, as well as KynDell. So I am grateful for everybody that is here and who is not here.